Everyone wants a happy marriage, but have you ever stopped and wondered, why did I meet this person? Why does someone feel strangely familiar the moment we meet? Why does someone love me deeply, but I just can't open my heart? And why do some people walk through our lives briefly, yet leave wounds that linger for years? In Buddhist teaching, no relationship in this life is random. Every connection is the result of karmic seeds we planted across lifetimes. Marriage isn't luck, it's the fruit, born from the karma and merit two souls carry. Your partner is a mirror of your inner world. Don't think the person beside you is just a stranger who appeared out of nowhere. If you often blame others, you'll attract someone easily hurt. If you're dishonest, you'll draw in someone who constantly doubts you. If you're kind and live with compassion, you'll meet someone vibrating at that same frequency. They are not here by chance. They are a reflection of you, not just metaphorically, but energetically. A story. The woman who blamed her marriage. One day, a woman came crying to a monk. "I don't understand why my husband is so cruel and cold. I've been a good wife. Why is life so unfair?" The monk paused gently and asked, "Are you sure this life is all there is?" He then revealed that in a past life, she had been a wealthy woman who mistreated her poor husband, leaving him in heartbreak until death. Today, that old karma has ripened, not as punishment, but as an opportunity for healing. When merit runs low, old karma surfaces. A struggling marriage isn't always due to bad luck. Sometimes the merit isn't strong enough to hold things together, so the unresolved karma begins to rise. Words become sharp and hurtful. Suspicion takes root. Challenges like illness or hardship arrive as spiritual tests. Marriage isn't a free ticket to happiness. It's a sacred classroom for the soul's evolution. So before blaming your partner, look within. Are you living with integrity, kindness, and truth? Are you planting good seeds every single day? Because marriage doesn't come to make you happy. It comes to make you wiser, more awake, and if you're blessed enough, truly happy. Karmic love is a reunion, not a coincidence. If in a past life you and someone loved or helped each other purely, chances are you'll meet again in this life, like rivers reuniting after flowing apart. But if you betrayed or hurt someone, or left a debt of the heart, you might also meet again, not to love, but to settle unfinished business. Some call it destiny, but often it's just an old contract that hasn't yet been closed. A story. The girl who dreamed of her love. Since childhood, a young woman kept dreaming of a mysterious man. His face was unclear, but every time he appeared, she felt a deep peace. Years later, while traveling in England, she met someone who looked exactly like her dreams. They fell in love instantly. They understood each other without words. It was as if they had once lived side by side in a lifetime long forgotten. It wasn't magic. It was a karmic blessing finally blooming. But not every reunion is for joy. Some people enter your life like storms, leaving you heartbroken, drained, and abandoned. But if you look with awareness, you might realize maybe you once abandoned them. Maybe your past indifference caused them pain. Maybe you made a promise and never kept it. Karma isn't here to punish. It's here to teach. Karma isn't destiny. It's a chance to transform. If you've been through a painful relationship, don't just ask, "Why did they hurt me?" Ask instead, "What lesson did this soul come to teach me?" Patience, compassion for yourself, the courage to let go. The Buddha once said in the middle-length discourses, "We meet again and again to finish the lessons left undone. No one accidentally enters your life. Every encounter, good or painful, is a spiritual message wrapped in human form. So, if you're happy, cherish it. If you're hurting, stay awake. And if someone leaves, thank them for the lesson, because sometimes a heart broken today becomes the sacred bowl that holds great blessings for tomorrow. So, how do you attract a relationship that's true and lasting? People often ask, I'm a good person. Why do I keep attracting heartbreak? I try to be kind. Why don't I meet someone kind in return? But here's the truth. In this universe, you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. If you want a partner who is kind, honest, and grounded, you don't have to search far and wide. You must become that person first. To find a soulmate, start with yourself. In Buddhism, there's no such thing as pray and receive. Everything comes as the fruit of karma and merit you've cultivated. Want someone who will love you unconditionally? Learn to love yourself and others the same way. Want someone who listens and respects you? Practice listening and honoring your own emotions. Want a relationship built on trust? Be radically honest, even when no one's watching. A story. The Girl and the Lotus. Long ago, a young woman longed to meet her ideal husband. She went to a wise monk and asked, "What must I do to find a good man?" The monk gave her a white lotus and said, "Take this home. Care for it like you would care for your own heart." So she did. Every day she changed its water, wiped its petals, and sat quietly beside it. A year passed. The lotus bloomed even more beautifully. One day she brought it to the temple. A kind, mindful young man saw it and asked, "Who has been caring for this flower?" And from that moment, two ready souls found each other. When your energy becomes pure, the universe will send someone who matches your light. So how do you build merit in love? Not through empty prayers, but through your daily actions. Let go of past pain. Bitterness, blame, and regret keep you stuck in old cycles. Forgive, not because they deserve peace, but because you do. Fill your life with love. Speak kindly. Help others when you can. Do small, beautiful things daily, like watering plants, sending kind messages, or smiling at a stranger. Keep a heart of gratitude and compassion, even toward those who hurt you. They helped you see what you deserve and what you should never settle for again. As the Buddha said in the Anguttara Nikaya, those who live with purity, compassion, and wisdom will never lack good fortune in love. A good relationship isn't something you find. It's something you attract by the way you live, think, and love every day. So, can two people meet again in the next life, as husband and wife? According to Buddhist teaching, soulmates aren't just for one lifetime. If the love is deep, the merit is strong, and the vow is sincere, then yes, reunion is possible. But it doesn't happen by accident. Just like a flame needs oil to burn, love that lasts beyond death needs commitment, intention, and virtue. 1. Stay faithful. In this life, love only becomes sacred when it's built on loyalty and deep respect. In the Sigalovada Sutta, the Buddha taught, husband and wife must honor their bond, not betraying each other in thought, word, or deed. No betrayal, even in the mind. No speaking ill behind their back. No using each other as outlets for frustration. Loyalty is a silent promise to the universe. I value this soul walking beside me. I don't want to lose them, not in this life, not in the next. 2. Make a vow before death. If one partner passes away first, they can make a vow in their final moments. May I meet you again as your spouse in the next life. If the conditions are right, may we reunite in love and wisdom. The final thoughts before death are powerful. They can shape the journey of rebirth. So let go with love. Die with gratitude, not resentment or regret. 3. The one left behind. Live in devotion. This isn't a rule, but if the one left behind hopes to reunite, they may choose not to remarry. They remain loyal in heart. They live with kindness, dedicating good deeds, helping others, raising children with care. Buddhist stories speak of a woman who, after her husband passed, lived with devotion and purity and vowed to find him again. In her next life, they were reborn together, in the same family. Eternal love isn't sentimental. It's sacred love that transcends lifetimes, isn't a fairy tale. It's a soul agreement between two people who've walked through suffering, learned to love in the right way, and chosen to continue together in the path of truth. It's not love to get something, it's love to awaken together. Not love to fill a void, but love to light each other's way. If you have someone you deeply cherish, treat them as if you're planting seeds for lifetimes to come. Live so that if parting comes, your vow can rise from the heart, without regret. Because true love doesn't end with death. It simply pauses until the journey begins again.